Yo, 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 what's up? It's Mr. Blue Dragon Productions here. And over here, I have the small Vornado fan, a V-Fan Mini, and it's called the Haytrol lamp. It was $20.99, and this one was $29.99. Wait, yeah, $30. And this one has a low and high setting, which is just two settings. And this one uses it is not three-pole. It's not three-way. It's one-way. So it has a little string under that I pull, and then like this. It's using an 8.5 watt LED, but it's 60 watts. It's a 60 watt light. And to me it looks a little bit brighter than what the other one was, but I had to throw the other one away. And see over here, it has a string, like right there in that little end of metal. And then over here we have, which one's low? This is low. So it's on off right now, which is the middle selection, which is off. And then you have the forward selection, which is low. It's very quiet. Then you have off again, and then backwards, and it's on. It's high. And then off. And then it has the classic base, which is the normal base. And then they also have one, but it's a wired. So this one is the classic one. And this is the classic color by Vornado. It is green, and I believe this is either gold or tan, or dark colored tan. And this one is that color. And then it's that color on top, which this, I don't know what type of, I don't know what type of material that is. But I know it has a ball chain and this little tiny little cup thingy at the bottom. And then it has the stand, which accidentally, I didn't know that this lampshade, when I first got it and I took it out of the box, I didn't know it was upside down. So when I went to go plug in the light bulb, it looked like a person with a head sticking out. And it was like, that light bulb, well, I put a 100-watt light bulb in the first time I tried it, but now it's just LED. And, wow, that thing looked weird. And my mom said to me, "Christopher, is that lampshade supposed to be like that?" And I said, "Mom, I don't think so, because when I look at it on the picture on the Amazon, it didn't look like this." But then I realized that this thing has a screw ring on the bottom of the light bulb, and then there was like a little line that goes around it. So there was, turn it off, and then under this, I took off the screw. Under this little circle right here is a line like that. And I didn't know that line has to be on the bottom. So I put it on like that. Because at first it was like this. And I didn't know I had to take it off. And that light bulb that I bought, that was 12.67 inches tall. And that box, I'm thinking, that is kind of an overkill for the Amazon box. And I thought it was a small light bulb. Apparently it wasn't a small light bulb, it was a ginormous light bulb. Put the LED Philips light bulb in, 8.5 watts. That little fan was quite expensive, but my mom said that she wants to buy a fan from that same company. But except it's the big one. If you go on Amazon and you pick out this fan, a V-Fan Mini in green, or any color, you go down and then you'll see a range of fans from smallest to the biggest. The one before the pedestal, the V-Fan SR, I believe it was, that's the one that my mom said she was going to get. The V-Fan SR is different than this one. This one has a base that goes onto a stand right here. But the V-Fan SR and the ones before, the modern fan and this fan, which is the second one from the first, they have a thing that goes here, and then it has like an arc that goes down and down to the middle bottom. And then in the back, it has, this is a cone type metal holder. The other one that comes with it is like a cylinder, so it's like about this big, and then it's flat on the back, and it's flat on the circle. It's like a circle, and then it's flat. And then on the switch, this is a switch from the modern ones, no, from the V-Fan Minis. And then over here, it has a circle in the middle of the outer circle, and then it has a knob in the middle. That is low, medium, and high. This one only has low and high. So over here, you can see it has little. Let me put the light on it. Hold on. over here it has low. Over here you put off and then high. And I believe that this motor is air cooled, so I think it has a little fan inside of the motor. And it's 120 volts, 21 watts, 60 or was it 50 or 60 hertz? On the bottom it says it right there. It is 60 hertz, which I think is 60 revolutions. No, 60. What do they call that? 60 rotations? No, that's not it. 60 hertz. Oh, 60 hertz. 60 hertz. It's not rotations. It's not revolutions. What is it? I don't know. I'll just call it 60 revolutions. And it's if you see it on the if you look at it from my flashlight, it looks blue, but when you turn off the flashlight, it's actually green. So it's green, and then this is, I believe, gold or tan, and then in the back it has an inner cone and an outer cone, and that is supposed to create a vortex. So if you're sitting in the bed and you're far away and you have a person next to you sitting on the bed next to you watching a movie or something, you put the fan far away, and it makes a tornado, which is probably that's why they call it vornado, because it makes a tornado. And it makes a vortex, and that's also the reason why the logo looks like a tornado, because this would be the fan in the bottom section, and then it would create a tornado on the edge. And then that's probably why the V has it look like a tornado as well, for the vornado. But the two cones makes a vortex that goes out and then that way, and it goes 25 foot away from the fan, this specific model. It goes 25 foot from the fan, and then it makes a vortex, and then bounces off everything. So it circulates the whole room without even have to oscillate. And this one actually goes up, and it goes down. I actually don't know what the 3 holes in the bottom are for, though. And then this fan, no, not this fan, this lamp is 60 watts. And then the company name is right there, Hytrail. Hytrail. And then this is 60 watts, and the max is 60 watts. E26 max is 60 watts. It says it right there. Max is 60 watts. E26 bulb base it takes. And like I said, that big bulb that I bought, I received it broken. Because it's not like this, but it's way smaller than what it was. What happened was I guess it was the way how they shipped it. They banged it so much because it was they should have put fragile stickers on it, and they didn't put no fragile stickers and no bubble wrap, just paper in the box. And when they bounces and everything, it broke and shattered the whole bottom. So this would be the base on the big lamp. This is just a prediction, or not a prediction and imagination what happened and what actually happened. This would be the bottom of the bulb, and it was sitting down at the bottom, and this would be the top, where it had the styrofoam, and it had styrofoam at the bottom. And then what happened was, when it bounced so hard, that it broke a piece off the side, like right around here. And then when it hit a second time or a third time, the whole envelope over here, popped off. So when I went to go pick up the box outside, it was rattling everything. And the filament inside, which was an Edison filament, with the zigzag that goes like this all around it, it snapped, all the wires snapped right off the top. So you know like the way how you have with a normal light bulb, it goes around in a U? Well, those top bars, the Edison bulb has the bottom bars and the top bars at the top. And what it does is they create the zigzag that goes over the top bar, then around the bottom bar, over the top and the bottom. And all the wires that go all the way around it was cut off the top when it came off. So this is a 100 watt. The one I got was a 60. I couldn't believe that light bulb, not that light bulb, the light bulb that I bought from Amazon, it was 60 watts, and I couldn't believe how big it was. Like, that shape of the light bulb is normally what you find in a mercury bulb. Those mercury vapor, which I do have a mercury vapor somewhere, which I think I might have made a video for a long time ago. We're right now hitting 9 minutes and 30 seconds. I got my Nike Air Force Ones on. Also, it says Air Force Ones on the back. Right on the back there, it says Air Force Ones. It's right on my finger. And then this goes off and then on. And then this, like I said, is Vornado, the company. Vornado with the V on the front grill. And then, like I said, this is, I believe this is high. No, this is low. This is low. You can probably hear it, but you probably can't at the same time. And then when I put it off and then on, it goes higher, and you might be able to hear it. And then off. Creates a decent amount of air too. And it has 5 deep pitched blades. And these are what they call deep pitch, because normally you have a fan and it would normally go like this, or the blade will go sideways like this, but this one goes like this, the blades. So if you have the middle of the propeller right here, then normally they go like this, but this one goes like this. As you could see in there, well, you probably can't see, but if I put the flashlight on, you could see a little bit. Can't really see very much though. Let me put it. You can't see. Let me let it focus. I don't think it's gonna focus. Yeah, now you can see a little bit better. You can see that they're deep pitched. You can even see that the tips of the blades go inwards, more inwards to the fan than they go outwards. So that one USB fan broke. Another USB fan I had broke. And the first one I had broke. The second one I had broke. The third one over there had the metal blade that bent. And this one has no problems. And this one's made out of all metal. But I think those blades are actually plastic. You know, let me see. Let me grab a pencil. One of my packs of my pencils that I brought today. That I bought recently. Dixon pencils. Let me see if this is... Oh, it won't let me fit it. Oh, wait. No, those are plastic. Yeah, those are... The ringing, the metal, the thing you hear right now is the metal. This is the metal. Wow, that thing chips off. No, that's just the way. Yeah, but those are plastic, and then you got a big old AC or DC motor back there. Got my good old Dixon pencils. Dixon is what they call it. And then back there you got like a bracket over the motor, so it keeps it in. And I believe this is also an air-cooled motor inside. I believe it's an air-cooled motor, which means it has a little propeller blade behind the motor. Which I know that one of my motors has that. Yeah, there it is. I have one of these big old AC motors, and it has a big old turbine blade in the back. And then that keeps itself cool. This thing's so loud, though. And I have that new speaker up there. Which I believe I can play music. No, I'll play the radio. Wait, I can't play the radio. I guess I have to.
FM mode. FM 103.3 megahertz.
Oh, this is some old music. Whatever.
Bluetooth mode.
You sad music. This is, like I said, this is a... Set it off first. Turn the flashlight on. I have a nightlight back there too. Like I said, this is a Philips. And it is about 8.5 watts. 2700K, 130 milliamps, 110 volts, 130 volts, 60 hertz. Why is 60 hertz in a light bulb? I thought that was like rotations. Unless it has flickers. Unless it flickers when I can't see it. Wow, the bottom of the base gets so hot because of the transformer, probably. What does 6MK mean? LED lamp. Says down at the bottom. Has a lot of warnings on it, though. The strange thing is that the bottom of the base, where it plugs in, is actually not that hot. The only thing that's hot is this metal down here. Which I don't think I'm supposed to be using an 8.5 watt LED and a 60 watt lamp. Because they're only made for... It's pretty bright though. That's brighter than what normally it's supposed to be. Which, that's more watts than what it's supposed to be. Now that's why I don't go sharpen this pencil. I have like a dozen or more pencils over there. It's only an 8-pack, so it's not a dozen. It's probably less than a dozen. I already sharpened like 2, so this is the 3rd one. Daggone, it got stuck in there. Wait, no. I think it's just because this hole was too small for the pencil. Kind of chipped off the blade a little bit. I'm going to put it bigger so we can sharpen the blade. Looks much better. I also got these big old... Oh, I dropped it. I also got these big old spring-loaded scissors. Well, they're not that big, but westward scissors. You can cut almost anything with this. A little lock and everything. And then here is the instruction manual. Oh no, yeah, the instruction manual for the Vornado fan. I'll show you the box in just a second. And what we're gonna do is we are gonna go to features and benefits, which is number 9, page 9. Page 9. Here's page 9. This actually tells me all the stuff that was on the box. So the features has a twin air cones, inlet guide cones, different air to the most efficient parts of the propeller blades. Deep pitch propeller blades. Deep pitch propeller blades bite off and circulate more air. Vortex tornado action. Dual injector cones and powerful blades cause the air leaving the spiral, allowing it to travel farther than typical fans. 2 speeds. For fully flexible performance, Vornado gives you as much or as little air as you deserve. Full action pivot head. Direct the airflow with the touch of your fingers. With the easy to adjust head, which I think that head is pretty stiff because they probably tight it so hard. And then it says safe and quiet design. All moving parts are enclosed for safety and silence. That's all we're gonna read. And then the other one I was talking to you about it's like a bar that crosses and stuff. This is the original. This is the original base for this fan, and this is the modern base. So this is what they call on Amazon. This and the company who sells it is called the classic base. This is called the modern base. And this is the other fan I have that bent. What was I about to come over here for again? Yeah, we're gonna show you that, but it sounds like a doggone helicopter now. Oh, that's right. That's what I just remembered. And then this is what the box looks like. It says Vornado on it, the fan on the back. And then it says moves air up to 25 feet, durable metal construction, which I don't know why it says durable metal construction, because the blades are plastic. It has a 5-year warranty as soon as you receive it. And it has a little Vornado logo down there. And it says V-Fan Mini Classic. And then it has all the old ads that they say. No buzz, no blast, and no bother. Which I don't know why it's not actually focusing. Come on. There we go. No buzz, no blast, no bother. Vornado Fan, division of O.A. Sutton Corporation, Wichita, Kansas. That's the bigger fan of these that back in the day. This is the Vornado Fan Mini, I believe so. Looks way older too. I don't know anybody would have one of those. And then this is what it only had 3 blades back in the day. And then the cone, which I believe is, yeah, it's the same way, but except it's more pointier on the edges. It has a different cone or front case. Has a different back middle cone because it's more curved in the middle of the cone. And then I don't know what that is. It says mounted in rubber meter. And it has all that. And back in the day, it had a line on the V-Fan Mini, the one I have right now, had lines that go around, and it had lines straight down through the Vornado signature. And then it has a different bottom base style. And then back in the day, they only had 3 blades. I don't know how many blades that one has, but I think it only has like 4 or 3. And then back in the day, they had 3 blades, and then that's the way I would look back in the day. And then the original Vornado ads from the 1940s and 1950s. And it even says that you can dry floors, dry clothing, and dry hair. I don't know if you could dry hair with it, though. You probably could though. And it has a 6 reasons for Vornado fan supremacy. I don't know how to say it. For the finest in air circulators. And then this is the way how it would look in your room. Let me see if it's gonna focus. Yeah. The fan, where did I put my finger? The fan would be right there, and then it pushes air through here, and then it goes above the couch, I believe, or through the couch, it looks like, above the couch and then around, and then goes back in, and then goes around this way. So it goes around here, and then it cuts off 2 ways, and then it goes around, and then the 2 ways come back to the fan. Which is to me look like a rectangle room. Which my room actually kind of looks like a rectangle. If I can put it like this. It kind of looks like a rectangle. A little bit. But I'm going to turn this on because it's very hot in this room. Which light's on? This light's on. It's very powerful. And both of these plugs from the fan and the light have 2 pole. So they're just 2 plugs in the back, not 3. It's 2. That fan, I believe, is an overkill because it has 3 plugs. Probably because it has an enormous miniature or enormous small ceiling fan motor in it. Because I already know what a ceiling fan motor looks like. This one has a more modern motor in it. I don't know if they actually had ceiling fan motors back in the day. But I don't know what's wrong, but something's wrong with my camera. It won't do anything. There we go. There it goes. There's my glasses right there. And there's the fan. And then I have a clock in the back. Vornado fan. Alright, well, I'm going to cut this video short. And goodbye all my peeps. Goodbye all my people.